We should talk about a good Democrat instead. Oh yeah, I love good Democrats. Oh shit, looking drippy too. What kind of leather is that? Is that real leather?
Hello, COP28. My name is Gretchen Whitmer. I'm the governor of Michigan, a state surrounded by the Great Lakes, which contain 21% of the world's fresh surface water. During my time in office, I've been focused on expanding clean energy, fighting climate change, and growing our state's economy. That's why I'm so excited to see leaders from around the world coming together to share best practices and build a brighter future for our planet.
Honestly, she should run for president. I think that she has the potential to be a real presidential candidate down the line. Yeah, for sure. She's young, she's pretty, matters for women. I guess it matters for everyone to an extent, but mostly for women. She's charismatic, you know, she's got the chops. I feel like she's got some, you know.
Planet. In Michigan, I recently signed a package of transformative clean energy and climate legislation. It includes a 100% clean energy standard, tools to build more utility-scale solar and wind faster, and the strongest labor standards in America, ensuring the jobs we create installing clean energy will be good-paying middle-class jobs. These laws will lower costs, improve reliability for consumers, and make Michigan a national leader in the fight against climate change.
Somebody in chat said this is a pronoun jacket. I'm very sorry to announce that Whitmer's pronoun jacket is a different jacket. So she's got the like motor, they, them, she, her, he, him leather jacket, and she has the crocodile skin double-breasted jacket. The drip is immaculate. See what this can do for you? See the power? You too could have a pronoun leather jacket. I'm sure it's available somewhere.
An integral piece of this strategy is nuclear energy. That's why I'm working with public and private sectors to reopen the Palisades nuclear energy plant. It produces 800 megawatts of clean, reliable energy in southwest Michigan. And going forward, nuclear energy will be a piece of our clean energy strategy. We'll pursue our ambitious and achievable clean energy goals in Michigan while investing in the communities and workers who build them. We do not believe in false choices here in Michigan. We believe in getting things done. I hope you all enjoy the upcoming panel on nuclear energy and good jobs for the future. These are the priorities we share, and I cannot wait to see what recommendations emerge from the conversation.
800 megawatts. That's a lot of power. You talk about France making nuclear energy more expensive. I don't know the details, so I couldn't really speak in it now. Can we trust a leader who is this close to Canada? Can we? Illinois leading the United States in nuclear energy production with 11 nuclear reactors, with New Hampshire having the largest share of in-state generation of nuclear power at 61%. Huh. Bolshevik Y2K, unironically, I genuinely think that the future of the Democrats has to be rooted in the Midwest, in the Great Lakes region especially. Look at how we are, because we've been relying on like New York and California to do the lifting, you know? Like the next presidential candidate apparently is going to be Gavin Newsom, who I hate, I despise, I hate that guy. And New York Democrats are pathetic. They're weak, they're complacent. They're all like Wall Street bitches, you know, I hate them. We need like actual progressives. We need a return, okay? Goddamn blue dog Democrats. I think so, Tempest. Yeah, the Great Lakes states are going to be more and more powerful and prominent as time goes on, I think, for a variety of ecological reasons, if nothing else. And there's a lot of energy there, too. Blue dog. Got that blue dog in them. I can't trust someone who pronounced nuclear funny, which is unfortunate because that's all Midwestern states. Well, they all talk funny, yeah. They can't help it, all right? I'd love to hear about the net zero uranium mining happening. What about depleted uranium storage? Michigan is projected to be a climate haven for climate change, so it could receive a ton of migration in the future. Yeah, from me as well. Maybe. Yeah, people really overstate the threat posed by nuclear waste. The real problem is that there isn't really a central nuclear waste dumping site. There should be. There should be like a giant pit somewhere that everyone, like all of it ends up in one place, because there's not that much nuclear waste, you know? Well, there's different tiers of nuclear waste, right? There's the super duper radioactive stuff that's going to be radioactive forever, and that needs its own hole. But then there's stuff where, like, you know, it'll be radioactive for a century, but it's not like forever tainted. And, you know, that's fun, Benjamin. There was, but we ran into issues with tribal governance, Vosh. I see. Time for us to manifest destiny our way to a proper nuclear dumping site. Why don't we launch shit into the sun? Genuine question. We don't, well, for a number of reasons. First of all, if the rocket explodes on takeoff, you shower the Earth with radioactive material, which would be really bad. Also, we don't have the power to launch anything into the sun. It's not possible. If you mean just launch it into space, I mean, we could do that. But again, it could blow up. Rockets blow up pretty often, but it'd be very expensive even just to send it to space. And then it might, like, crash or whatever. Don't want that. This is the Kyle Hill video where he kisses and caresses nuclear waste barrels. Yeah, nuclear waste barrels are totally safe. They're contained. We can launch stuff into the sun. What do you mean? No, we can't. What do you mean we could hit the sun? Okay, so the way orbital mechanics works... Okay, so we have a sun, and then we got the Earth, and the Earth's spinning around like this, kind of, right? And the problem is that you can't just send a rocket straight to the sun, like that. Instead, you have to burn opposite the rotation around the sun. So you would have to send a rocket out, and then burn and make it head in this direction until it falls back down. The problem is that Earth is spinning around the sun really fast. So the amount of energy that it would take to, like, stop a cargo rocket relative to the sun rotationally would be a lot. We've sent probes into the sun? Yeah, probes, not a cargo rocket with tons and tons of nuclear waste material. Also, yeah, why send it into the sun? There's not that much nuclear waste material to bury. Send it to the moon? Now that we should do. Put it in the ocean? That could work. That's not true. You split it into 2 burns. You do one burn that gets you an escape trajectory, which we can do. Then when you're far away, you do another burn to cancel your velocity, and the total delta V of the burn is far lower. That's what I described. You leave the planet, and then you burn opposite the rotation around the sun, so you cancel out the delta V, and then you head back down. But that's an enormous amount of fuel, and there'd be a lot of stuff on the rocket. It wouldn't just be a little probe with, like, a little solar sail or whatever. I mean, it'd be like a huge amount of delta V necessary to reach sun. Tillman transfers 8.8 kilometers a second. Delta V in Saturn rocket. Huh. Okay. I'll take the L on this, actually. If you assume like 10 kilometers a second of delta V is necessary to achieve low Earth orbit, that does leave you with around 8.8 kilometers per second, which would theoretically be enough to get you to the outer point necessary to drop the for what kind of payload? For a much smaller payload, admittedly. But okay, that's more in the ballpark of reasonability. I take it back. We should fire everything we don't want to the sun. Okay, all right, we got it. Moving on. You were right, Saturn V couldn't move bulk cargo to the sun. Yeah, I know. I assumed that, I didn't think that our rockets would have that much left after achieving low Earth orbit. Don't listen to these idiots, Vosh. Should be a terrible idea. No, I'm fully sold on this idea now. We should fire all trash into the sun. God damn it, chat is split 50-50 between people being irritated with me for not believing one thing earlier and people not understanding I'm joking now. We shouldn't send it to the sun. Please, guys, holy shit. Am I not making it clear enough? Okay. Oh, man.